Hello, good morning. Hello, park runners everywhere. This is the great big park run quiz number 22, Ross? 22? I think it's 22. 22. We've been going at this almost 6 months. I'm Vassos. I think I might be joined by some of my children and maybe some children that aren't mine. This, as you can probably see, is not our front room. This is Devon. What I wanted to do was show you Devon, which is that way, fields and stuff and nice views. But if I did that, you wouldn't be able to see me. And let's face it, it's all about me. So I've had to turn it around. And what you can see is a wall. And me, says Mary, noises off. Oh, good. Some drinks and stuff that you can not spill on the iPad. Hello, Mary. Do you want to say hello to everyone?
Hi. Hi.
There she is. This is Mary. Are you going to write us a story, or are you not bothered because you're on holiday? You don't have to. You can if you want. I think everyone would like
I
it.
don't have a piece of paper, but Mommy might bring me one.
Okay, if you go and ask Mummy to bring you a piece of paper, that would be lovely. Otherwise, you could just play along. Do you want to play along? Anyway, Mary's here. That's nice. Mary's here. Mary obviously is up. Some of the teenagers are not up yet. Good evening, Sally in Australia. Am I looking sleepy, Jessica? Yeah, possibly. But I have been up for ages. Oh, look, Russ is saying good morning. I've already said good morning. Russ is here. Russ Jeffries. And there's no Tom this morning. After last week's fiasco, we've had to remove Tom from the Parkrun chat. So it's Kirsty. Kirsty, when it says Parkrun, that's Kirsty. Hello, Kirsty. Morning, Kirsty. Tom hasn't actually been got rid of. Tom is running one of those big long races that he usually wins if he doesn't turn left instead of right. So good luck from everybody, Tom. We hope it's going really well for you. 100 kilometers, which is 20 parkruns, isn't it? You got it yourself. Well, that's really good. Now, the only small issue as regards you and your story is that table that we're doing it on now is it's a bit holy, isn't it? It's an outside table. Oh, you could do it on the chair. Or you could, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Parkrun.me/quiz22 if you want to play along live. Yes, they have, Eileen. They have steamed up, and I'm quite a new glasses wearer, and I don't know how to stop that. If I do that, I can't read anything. I went to Specsavers in Putney, and I said, my eyesight's fallen off a cliff. And they said, are you nearly 46? I went, yes, I'm nearly 46. And they said, oh, that'll happen. So I've got, and I love them, varifocals, which means I can read stuff and I can look out at fields of Devon.
You went with me and Matthew.
I did go with you and Matthew, yes.
First Matthew, then me.
First Matthew, then you. You were responsible for choosing these, weren't you? But they steam up. What do you do about that? They don't steam up inside, but they steam up outside. Hello, Chippenham. Oh, my son is heading your way today, staying with a friend who lives in Fulham. Oh, well, that's good. We're not in Fulham. We're in Devon. Devon is a place on earth. But enjoy Fulham. Soon, do you think maybe soon-ish, touch wood, fingers crossed, everything crossed, soon-ish, we will be at this time on a Saturday morning at Fulham Palace Parkrun. If you're joining, you surely know this by now. If you're joining and it's not live, then just fast forward the next 2 or 3 minutes, unless you want to know about how you did last week, which is what I'm going to tell you now. Hang on. Moment. Here we go. WhatsApp from Russ. WhatsApp's not working. Here's Matthew. Matthew, welcome to 9 o'clock in the morning in Devon. Have you seen 9 o'clock in the morning yet? No. This is what it looks like. Matthew's sharing a room with his cousins. How much sleep do you get? Lots. Yeah, lots. Here we go. Do you want to know about how people did last week? Do you want to know anything? Do you care about anything? Has your mum just woken you up saying, go and do the parkrun quiz?
Yeah, I don't think Ben, Alex or Tom is doing it.
No, of course they're not. Right. Poor Matthew. Poor Matthew. Okay. Are you? Yes. Do lean back. Don't tell him not to lean back when the chair's broken and it might cause some amusement. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to fall off your chair, can you do it in camera? Because it would be funny. Then send it to You've Been Framed and get 200 quid. Right. Last week's results, everybody. What did we get last week? 3 or something. And I gave us all those answers.
And
Oh, last week was a fiasco, wasn't it? Sorry, everyone.
oh,
Are our numbers down? Yes, they are. Yeah, well, they would be.
I've got no data.
You've got no data.
No Wi-Fi. No, I've reached 80%.
We'll do it on the... you can do it on my phone.
Right, did you see my text?
I did see your text, but it wasn't original. Matthew sent me a text last night saying I would hate to be a Barcelona fan. But the whole internet was sending that, I think. Right, last week, you did very poorly if you were representing Japan. 4 out of 15. And then that's last place by a long way. That's almost lapped by the whole field in a 3-lap quiz. Germany, second last, 7. Then Italy, USA. Someone's not working with it. Oh, here we go. 8, 9, 9 Russia, 9 Ireland, 9.2 South Africa, 9.7 United Kingdom, squeaking into the top 10 there. France, our usual winners. 10, I'll be disappointed with that in France. There'll be much hanging of heads. And Australia, 10. 10.7 Sweden, New Zealand, 10.9. Eswatini, a very good week for Eswatini, 11. Fourth equal with Canada. Then 11.5 Finland, Poland, 12, and 14 Namibia. Were you really playing in Namibia, or were you representing Namibia? You might have been playing in Namibia because it's about the same time zone, isn't it? Right, is it time to start? Nearly time to start. Can I hotspot? You will not do it. Go on to, sorry. Parkrun.me/Chris21. I have to hotspot my son. How do you hotspot?
Go into settings.
22. 21 was a fiasco. 21 never happened. Parkrun.me/Quiz22. We've double checked all the answers. We're almost certainly not going to get one wrong today. Well, mind you, we are all on holiday. Well, I am.
Okay, go into the settings.
Settings.
Personal hotspot.
Settings. It's not working. Why isn't it working? Settings. Personal hotspot. Why is my Wi-Fi password that?
You probably made it that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
then what?
no, I'm gonna connect.
Okay.
That was an iPhone.
Okay, fine.
What shall I sit
Oh,
on?
Matthew would like to use your personal hotspot. Allow. There you go. You happy? Does that mean you get limitless Wi-Fi and data throughout the rest of this
You
week?
turn it off.
Till I turn it off. Can everybody remind me to turn it off, please? That's really important. Good morning. Good morning, Gay. Good morning, Pascal, who says, well done, Pippa. What did Pippa do? Did I miss it? I got 14. Oh, it was 14 for Namibia last week. Were you in Namibia, Pippa? That was the only question we really needed to know, but well done, Pippa. Ian, thank you. I think we're sorted. We don't need tech support. So now if I press documents, here we have general parkrun knowledge, round 1, round 2, back to names with a detour via friends last week. That didn't go well. And although the friends round was all right. And round 3, true or false. Here's Alex. Alex, do you want to come in?
Yeah.
This is Alex, everyone. This is my nephew, my middle nephew. That's Alex.
Hello.
Hello. Do you want to play along?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, do you want to play? Why don't you two sit somewhere over there and then you can be in charge. Oh, and Tommy! Well, I'm getting loads of cousins. Have any of you been up anywhere near 9 o'clock this entire week? Right, I'm going to start. Matthew can teach you what to do. Is everyone ready? Parkrun.me/Mary's really excited that it's not just her. /Quiz22. Katie, you missed nothing. Right. Who's in there? Somebody is in the document. Is that a question still right then? I'm going to ask it anyway. Okay, round 1, general parkrun knowledge. Everybody stand by your iPads and iPhones and such like.
21.
It's 22. 21 was last week. So we have some Carters and some Alexanders. Mary's very excited. So am I. How many parkruns could you fit around the perimeter of Wales? That's question 1. How many parkruns?
Sentence.
Well, that's a really big sentence. Gosh, it's going to be this. I actually.
I'm gonna just do do 2 sentences.
Okay.
But they're really, really big.
Okay, 2 sentences. They're going to be really big. How many park runs, question 1, could you fit around the perimeter of Wales? 223, 323, 43, 523. It's quite a mean question. My glasses are steaming up again. How do you stop that? Question 2. Oh, there's more. Oh, it's Kirsty in there. Morning, Kirsty. Oh, you're copying it to put it in the thing. Question 2. Which park run? I think, if you have like fluent Russian on your CV, I think Parkrun are just checking that I do have a Russian degree. The BBC once sent me to Russia, to Moscow, to investigate Roman Abramovich's links to CSKA Moscow, because he already owned Chelsea and they were playing each other in the Champions League. And they said, oh, does he have links? So I don't want to investigate that. Plus, I've forgotten all my Russian, but I couldn't say that. Which parkrun is nearest to the Taj Mahal in India? Thank you, Katie. I will do that, but probably not now. Russ has gone on the phone. Which parkrun is nearest to the Taj Mahal in India? Is it Horinuchi Koen Parkrun in Japan? Is it Parkrun Square Dzerzhinskova in Russia? Is it Taman Pudu Ulu Parkrun in Malaysia? Or is it West Coast Park Parkrun, excuse me, in Singapore? Russ is calling back. Accept. Hello again, Russ. Yeah. So that was question 2. Which parkrun? We like those questions, don't we? Which parkrun is nearest to the Taj Mahal in India? If you wanted to get ahead, if you really wanted to take this seriously, what you could do is then go round the world to some sort of epic sites that aren't particularly near parkruns, and then work out the nearest parkrun to it, and then you'd have a list. You'd preload the questions. You could revise for the great big parkrun quiz. Question 3. Everyone okay with question 2? Which parkrun is nearest to the Taj Mahal in India? What have we gone for?
I'm still logging in.
Oh, he's still logging in. Question 3. It's the maths question. Anything goes wrong with this question, we are blaming Andrew Capel from Cornwall Park in New Zealand. If it goes right, we're thanking him. But after last week, that's up in the air. That's like the coin's in the air. A park run following a simple out and back course has 2 pacers who run perfectly even splits. One is pacing 24 minutes and the other 40 minutes. How many minutes will have... Oh my goodness, this is tough. How many minutes will have elapsed since the start when they pass each other? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I know the answer because it says it here, but good luck with that. My brain hurts just asking the question. You have to answer it. Mary's hurt her food. Her foot. Crocs? Yeah. I'll ask the question again. Russ has seen all the working out in an Excel sheet. There's been an Excel sheet, and he still doesn't understand it. A park run following a simple out and back course has 2 pacers who run perfectly even splits. One is pacing 24 minutes and the other 40 minutes. How many minutes will have elapsed from the start when they pass each other? Andrew Capel from Cornwall Park, New Zealand, whether we're thanking you or blaming you, that's a fiendish question. Are you a maths teacher?
I'm nearly done.
Mary's nearly done with the story. It's called The Baby Lion. How long? Question 4. Question 4, everyone. Question 4. How long before...
A, not the A.
I think I said a baby lion. Forgive me if I didn't. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You said the.
Sorry. A baby lion, not the baby lion. Question 4. Long before Parkrun was born, when was the very first barcode printed? Good question. Who thought of that? When was the very first barcode printed? Not for Parkrun, but ever. Do we have details of what it was for and why, Russ? We can find them. 1951, 1956, 1961, 1966. When was the very first barcode patented? Not printed, patented. Do we know why? Oh, no. Well, Sorry, it would have been for shopping and stuff. Might give it away. We'll tell you after. But when do you think the very first barcode was printed? Options for 33. I don't understand that, so I'll just ignore it and move on to question 5. Which parkrun has welcomed more parkrunners named Freddie? It's a Queen question.
It's like Freddie the hamster.
It's like Freddie the hamster, only it's Freddie like Freddie Mercury from Queen, because they're all Queen-related answers. Now, you wouldn't know Queen, but you know We Will Rock You, that we changed to We Will Matthew. That's Queen. You know Don't Stop Me Now. That's all Queen. We Are the Champions.
There's another We Will Rock You song, but a little bit higher.
There is another little We Will Rock You song, but a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Good. Well, if you want to sing it, feel free. Which parkrun has welcomed more parkrunners named Freddie? Queen's Parkrun Belfast, Queen's Parkrun Glasgow, Queen's Domain Parkrun Australia, or Queenstown Parkrun New Zealand? I know I asked it when that time that I asked all the questions. I sort of forgot the answer, that there are parkruns that are the same name. So Queen's Parkrun Belfast and Queen's Parkrun Glasgow twinned with each other. Maybe they do exchanges.
I'm done with the story.
You're done with the story. Well, I'm going to quickly be done with round 1 by asking the questions again. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you sharing an answer sheet?
Yeah. My phone didn't work.
You can come and sit here if you want. Like, be properly in Vish. And Tommy's not in Vish at all. Oh, there he is. If I move, then Tommy's in Vish. How many parkruns could you fit around the perimeter of Wales? Question 1. They're not keen to sit here. Have you noticed? Question 1. How many parkruns could you fit around the perimeter of Wales? 223, 323, 423, 523. Question 2. Which parkrun is nearest to the Taj Mahal in India? The one in Japan, the one in Russia, the one in Malaysia, or the one in Singapore? Question 3. The really difficult one. A parkrun following a simple out and back course has 2 pacers who run perfectly even splits. One is, yes, Mary. Can we just get on with it? Thank you. Oh, yeah, there are. Well, are we responsible for those cans on the roof? I hope not. We'll get them even if we're not.
Because I think we are, because
I don't think we are.
we do have Fanta.
We do have Fanta. Yeah, we do have Fanta cans. Okay, maybe we are. So can we make sure we get those? A parkrun following a simple out and back course has 2 pacers who run perfectly even splits. One is pacing 24 minutes and the other 40 minutes. How many minutes will have elapsed since the start when they pass each other? 10, 15, 20, or 25 minutes? No guessing. You have to work it out. Question 4. When was the very first barcode patented? 1951, 1956, 1961, 1966. And question 5. Which parkrun has welcomed more parkrunners named Freddie? Is that Freddie, not Fred? Yeah. So you have to actually say Freddie on your thing. Queen's Parkrun Belfast, Queen's Parkrun Glasgow, Queen's Domain Parkrun Australia, or Queenstown Parkrun New Zealand? Back to the names round. Round 2. Mary's very interrupted today. Yes, Mary?
Stuck in.
It is. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're not going to get much joy out of that.
I'm just going to go for the fun one.
Okay, darling. Okay. Round 2, names. Question 6. Which of these is a real parkrun name? Tom from Buckingham Parkrun. Thank you for this question. Bowling Alley Parkrun, Bowling Green Parkrun, Bowling Land Parkrun, Bowling Park Parkrun. They all sound very...
Bowling.
Yeah, they do sound very bowling. They also very... Like, they could easily all be parkruns, couldn't they? Bowling Alley, Bowling Green, Bowling Land, Bowling Park. Which did you go for?
Bowling Green.
I'd have probably gone for that, if I'm honest.
Everyone sound like Tom.
Yeah, they sound like made up, don't they?
Yeah.
Which one did you go for? Which is the nearest to the Taj Mahal? Singapore. No, don't change that one. Don't. We're not allowed. We don't cheat. Except apparently you do in Cluedo. I hear. Which of these is a real parkrun name? Diamond Parkrun, Emerald Parkrun, Jade Parkrun, or Sapphire Parkrun? Which of those is a real parkrun name? Diamond, emerald, jade, sapphire. Question 8. Kirsty, you're really ahead of the game here. I can see Kirsty copying stuff to paste into the chat over there. She's always a question ahead, always kind of ready to, like a coiled cobra, ready to strike. You don't get this with Tom. You don't get this with Tom. Question 8. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? We like chucking these in, so you have to listen to the questions. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Fletcher Moss, Graham Andrews, Perry Hall, or Robert Ransom? More parkruns with people's names. Right, we're going to do a round, if it's all right with everybody, on people's names at parkruns. So like Fletcher Moss is at Fletcher Moss Parkrun, and obviously we started this with Alice Holt, didn't we? But Graham Andrews at Graham Andrews Parkrun, Perry Hall at Perry Hall Parkrun, and Robert Ransom at Robert Ransom Parkrun. One of those is false, but I felt I had to read them all, having started with Fletcher Moss, which may or may not be real. Question 9. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Not a real parkrun name. Kirsty, what are you doing? You're still on question 8. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Broadside Parkrun, Nautical Parkrun, Shipwreck Parkrun, or Waterfall Parkrun. One of those is not real. David, don't give the answers away. Oh, no, you're not. Well, if you are trying to give the answers away, you're giving them away wrong. You're not allowed to give the answers away in the text. That's not. It's not on. Broadside, Nautical, Shipwreck, Waterfall. Which of those is not real? And question 10. Which of these parkruns that shares their name with the British Open golf venue is not a real parkrun event? Oh, that's good. That's the sort of question I'd have thought of, but I didn't. Which of these parkruns that shares their name with British Open golf venues is not a real parkrun event? What a shame there was no Open this year. Question 15, and the options are, you can see them there: Carnoustie, Port Rush, St Andrews, Troon. Not a real parkrun event. Is everyone struggling to hear me? So you're struggling to hear me, Russ, but everyone else is okay. Is that right? Okay, that's fine. But that's the better way around, I suppose. Round 3. Should we go through quickly round 2? Yes, exactly, Jessica. Only I'm allowed to give the answer away. That's how it works. Round 2, names. And also, if you're going to give the answer away, it has to be right. You can't just say the wrong answer. Round 2, parkrun names. Which of these is a real parkrun name? Bowling alley, bowling green, bowling land, bowling park. We went for bowling green. We got it wrong. Which of these is a real parkrun name? Diamond, emerald, jade, sapphire. Question 8. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Fletcher Moss, Graham Andrews, Perry Hall, Robert Ransom. I'm going to go through the list of parkruns and have a look at some of these names. Like names for people, names for parkruns. Don't know, it appeals to me. Because it'd be great if there was I would commute to Vassos Alexander Parkrun, even if it was in New Zealand. Question 4, long before that was question 4, sorry. Question 9, which of these is not a real parkrun name? Broadside, Nautical, Shipwreck, Waterfall, not a real parkrun name. So 3 of those are real. And question 10, which of these parkruns that shares their name with British Open golf venues is not a real parkrun event? Carnoustie Parkrun, Port Rush Parkrun, St Andrews Parkrun, and Troon Parkrun. And the true or false round. No clues, Vassos. Well, yeah, okay. No clues. Okay, David, here's the deal. I won't give clues away if you don't give the answers away in the chat. Okay? Right. True or false? There have been more Saturdays this year with a parkrun than without. Is that true or false? Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Is it true or false? I would instinctively say, well, I won't tell you what I'd instinctively say. I tell you what, I would have instinctively got that wrong.
Done.
That's a clue, I suppose. So, which I just literally promised not to do. But it might not be a clue because you don't know how my very small brain works. Mary's done, everyone. There's a photo. There's a picture of a lion. There's a story about a lion, and it's coming up after the answer. So let's get on with it. Because I know from experience that once she's done, she's very interruptive. Question 12. There is a series, Tom may be away, but Tom's legacy lives on. There is a series of 5K events exclusively for bakers, known as Parkrun. I'm pleased to see, though, he has taken my advice from last week and changed the pun from the park bit to the run bit. It also opens us up for many, 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 many more weeks of this. So maybe it wasn't my best idea ever. There is a series of 5K events exclusively for bakers called Parkrun. Question 13. Rushmore Parkrun takes place in the UK. Is that true or false? Rushmore Parkrun takes place in the UK. What? Yeah, you're right, Erica. Yay for Parkrun. I would go to Parkrun. Rushmore Parkrun takes place in the UK. Question 13, true or false? Question 14, Kirsty's all over it already. Junior Parkrun celebrated its 5th anniversary this year. 5th anniversary this year. Is that true or false? Because it did celebrate an anniversary, didn't it? Because we talked to Chrissy about it on Free Weekly Times. But I can't remember if it was 5th. And what's going on here? It looks like question 1, but I think it's question 15. Well, it must be question 15 because it's the only one left. The countries that hold parkrun events account for over 50% of the Earth's land surface. Ooh, there's some big countries out there. What do you think the biggest country in the world is?
Russia.
Good. Then?
India.
No, not
China.
India.
No. They've got a big population. Oh, America, USA. No.
Yeah, USA, Canada. Canada will be up there. There is a parkrun in Russia. There is a parkrun in USA and Canada and Australia. And most of Europe, or a lot of Europe, a lot of the big countries in Europe, Germany, France, Poland. It's a good question. Very good question. Canada is the second biggest. Thank you, Lynn. I said Canada was the second biggest, I think. The countries that I thought it, the countries that hold parkrun events account for over 50% of the Earth's land mass. True or false? Right. Quick recap on true or false round. There have been more Saturdays this year with parkrun than without. There's Uncle David and Lottie having a run on the fields that way, which I wanted to show you, but if you did, we'd be too dark. So you're having to see the cottage. Question 11. There have been more Saturdays. True or false round? Whoever's responsible for that, well played, because there's some excellent questions here. There have been more Saturdays this year with a parkrun than without. Is that true or false? Question 12. There is a series of 5K events exclusively for bakers, known as Parkrun. Obviously, that's false. Rushmore Parkrun takes place in the UK. True or false? Question 14. Junior Parkrun. Junior Parkrun will be there back soon, won't we? Haven't run for ages. We're running today. Celebrated its 5th birthday this year. Is that true or false? And question 15. The countries that hold parkrun events account for over 50% of the Earth's land surface. And South Africa, another big country. True or false? Okay. What do we get? What do we get?
We got 2.
We got 2. We got 2. We got 2. The combined brains, I say brains, of 2 of my 3 nephews. Well, 2 of my 4, but 2 of the 3 that are here, and my only son got 2 out of 5, and one of those was Parkrun. What was the other one that we got right?
The last question.
We got the last question right, which I'd have got wrong. I'd have got it wrong. I'd have definitely got that wrong. Can anyone do worse than 2? Oh, only 2 here as well. Thank you, Gay. Maybe it's an Alexander thing. Gay Alexander, only 2. Right, should we go through the answers? How many park runs can you fit around Wales? 323. B, 323. Which park run is nearest to the Taj Mahal in Russia? It's Parkrun Skverdzhitskva in Russia. Yes, I can hear you, Russ. Do I need to hear you? What have I done wrong now? Hello? Oh, I'm breaking up with you. Hang on. Let's see if we can move reception that way. Is that better? I've now got 2 bars of reception. Good job the Wi-Fi is all right in Devon. Question 3. The maths question. The now weekly maths question. A park run following a simple out and back course. Has 2 paces, 124, 140. How long from the start do they pass each other? And the answer was 15 minutes. 15 minutes. How many people worked that out and got it right? And how many people just guessed it right? What percentage of getters right? Did you try and work it out? No? No, everyone guessed. Question 4. The first barcode was patented in 1951, and Russ is going to tell us why. Well played. 11 out of 15, by the way. It's unclear why it was patented, but it was first used for shopping. It's so clever, isn't it, the barcode? It's so clever. And question 5, which park run has welcomed most park runners named Freddie? Which of the Queen park runs has welcomed most Freddies? The answer is Queen's Park Run, Belfast. I'd have gone for Glasgow. Did you go for Glasgow? Because I probably think Glasgow's bigger than Belfast, which I might be wrong about. Yeah, that might. Did you? Yeah. Matthew, if you're only just joining us. Oh, there's 2 in Belfast and 1 at the others. Oh, sorry. 1 at Queen's Domain, Australia, and no Freddies in Glasgow and no Freddies in New Zealand that have registered for their particular park runs. Right, round 2, names. Which of these is a real park run name? Bowling Park. Bowling Park. I'd have gone for Bowling Green as well. Bowling Park is the correct answer. And it is, Russ, in Bradford. I think he said Bradford. He might have said Brighton. He might have said anything. I can't really hear him. Question 7. Which of these is a real park run? It's Emerald Park Run. And that's in Queensland, Australia. You can tell Russ used to live in Australia because whenever the answer is Australia, he narrows it down. Question 8, rather. Which of these is not a real park run name? Robert Ransom is not a real park run name, which means Fletcher Moss, Graham Andrews, and Perry Hall are real. We're going to get to the bottom of how many Graham Andrews have been to Graham Andrews Park Run. Must be some. I'm still a little bit disappointed that no Alice Holts have been to Alice Holt Park Run. Actually, not a little bit. I'm very disappointed. Disappointed in all Alice Holts. Question 9. Which of these is not a real park run? Broadside is not real, but Nautical is. Shipwreck Park Run is. Where's Shipwreck Park Run, Russ? Is in Australia, and he can't narrow it down. He's sulking now. Carol, you missed the barcode year answer. It was 1951. I may not have said it. It was 1951. And question 10. Which of these park runs that shares their names with the British Open golf venue is not a real park run? Carnoustie. Portrush Park Run, St Andrews Park Run, Troon Park Run. And true or false, round 3, there have been more Saturdays this year with a park run than without. That is true. There have been more Saturdays with a park run than without. I think New Zealand probably helps us out there, doesn't it? Good luck, New Zealand. I hope you're back soon. Lots of love to all of you in New Zealand, Auckland especially. Question 12. Obviously that's the Baker question. That's Tom's joke. Better joke than in recent weeks. That's false. Obviously, there's no park bun for bakers. I bet Portrush is beautiful, Erica. Question 13. Rushmore Park Run takes place in the UK is true. Where is it? Aldershot. Where's Aldershot? No, isn't it in Surrey? Where is Aldershot? Anyway, Aldershot is either in Manchester or in Surrey. Question 14. Farnborough, I was right, you were wrong. Alderney Edge is Manchester and Altrincham is Manchester. But Aldershot is Surrey. Question 14. Junior Parkrun celebrated its 5th anniversary this year. That's false. So was it its 4th? 10th. 10th this year. Oh, Rushmore is near Alice Holt, we find out from Nikki Hill. Thank you, Nikki. And question 15. The countries, this was a good question. This week's star question right at the end. The countries that hold parkrun events account for over 50% of the Earth's land surface. That's false. Interestingly, was it close, Russ? Oh no, not close. 48 million square kilometers. That's my brother-in-law David. He's done an Ironman. He tells you quite a lot now, and what he does is he walks around in his wetsuit quite a lot. He was in the sea yesterday in a wetsuit. You don't need to be in a wetsuit in the sea. You really don't need to be in the wetsuit in the sea. Right, Mary time. Mary time. Mary story time. Mary story time. Here we go, everyone. Here's Mary. This is Mary. There's your microphone. This is your story. Do you want to show everyone the picture first, as usual? We got 2 out of 15. We just say we got 2. The combined intellect of our children, 2 out of 15.
That's disgraceful.
And you're a head teacher.
That's awful.
Yeah. How are you gonna punish them?
I'm putting them off adoption.
Right, that's a picture of a lion, obviously. Here goes Mary. Do you want to just take over now, Mary? Do you want to just say goodbye, take over, read the story, take over? No. You did that once. It was quite sweet. Remember that time when you literally took over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Off you go. Sorry.
A baby lion was washing his hands. It should be safe.
Don't worry. They don't know. They're not reading it.
A baby lion was washing his hands with his mummy and daddy in the lake. Then they went to a friend's house. Then they went
to a friend's house.
Yeah,
you read that. Then his
friend was a cheetah.
A cheetah, like the boys at Cluedo last night, or
No.
a cheetah like the animal?
Cheetah animal.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
They had a sleepover at the end.
That's a lovely story, Mary.
I'll just write it in.
Yeah. The hands was missing an S. Well done, darling. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to our little family holiday in Devon. To be honest, I'll still be on holiday next week, but not here. So next week I'll be in either Hampshire or Dorset. I don't know, around that area. Okay, thank you very much for joining. Yes, very nice. Stop telling people the name of the hotel we're staying at. I'm going to go now before she says it again. Bye.